Today we are going to discuss about one of the most important fundamental and useful aspect of JavaScript, that is the math object. This is widely used in JavaScript for creating games and applications. So today we are going to take a look after different kinds of mathematics constants which are being accessed by using math object like math.py, math.e, math.square root of 2, math.natural log of 2, natural log of e with the base of 2. We are having math functions like math.round to round up to the nearest integer. We are having math.float that does the same thing. Math.trunc to get the integer part of the decimal place. And then we are having math.random to generate a pseudo random number between 0 and 1. So that's all we are going to cover in this video. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. First of all, let's discuss about the constants in like the math object. So let's take the first object, like first thing, math dot. When you press dot, you get a lot of suggestions from VS Code, and here you can see all of the function and all of the you can say all the constants are there. Like you can see that there is a symbol of a cuboid, and the symbol of cuboid represents the constants. Okay, first is e. So let's say let e is equal to math dot e. Okay, so what is in fact the e? Let me just tell you that e is equal to 1 in bracket. Let's take it in brackets. 1 plus 1 over n, not whole over n but 1 over n is the reciprocal of n, plus 1 power n, where n approaches infinity. If the value of n approaches infinity, then the value of 1 plus 1 over n whole power n approaches e, and that is approximately 2.71, and that's it. So we can do it by using math.e. We can access that value. Let's say console.log e. It should give something approximate like 2.71. Let's go here and let's run it by using the nodemon index.js. And here you can see 2.71, 82, 81, 82, 84, 84 like 59045. So this is like up to I think 12 decimal places. It's something approximately it's like 15 decimal places, right? Alright, next thing we are having pi. So as you all know, pi is one of the most important thing in mathematics used, and not only in mathematics, but pi is being used in several fields of other subject like physics, chemistry, and you can say mathematics. Yeah, widely it's being used in mathematics only, and in physics as well. So pi. So what's pi? Is simply the ratio between the circumferences and diameter. That's all at the basic part. Pi is the ratio of the circumferences and the diameter, and the approximate value of pi is something like 3.14159. We usually denote, and that goes on to infinity. Similarly, the value of e is also irrational. It never ends, never terminates. Okay, and the value of pi can be represented as 22 by 7 in the fractional form. If you don't want to use math, then you can even use 22 by 7 as an approximation. Okay, that's all like equal to, or you can say, yeah, that's all equal to that 22 by 7. Now how can we access pi? So to access pi, we need to say, let's say let pi is equal to math dot pi. It's in capital form, math dot pi. It's a console.log pi, and you will see 3.14159 as an output. Expected output 3.141592653 5399, sorry, 9793. Okay, so that's the approximate value of pi. After that, we are having what we can say. Next is we are having square root of 2. That's also like something approximate. Okay, let's take this. Let square root of 2 square root of 2 equal to math dot sqrt 2. So this may be approximately like 1.414, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 1.4142135 6237 30951. This is the square root of 2. And what about the square root of 1 over 2? That's like 0.707, right? So 1 by 2, like square root of 1 by 2, that's a function. Let's say square root of 1 over 2, 1 by 2 is equal to math dot sqrt 1 by 2. I know that's not the correct way of assigning variables, but you can use camel case if you want. But right now I'm just doing like that. And math dot sqrt 1 by 2. And let's say console.log square root of 1 by 2. And yeah, you can say 0.70710678811865476. So that's the square root of 1 by 1 over 2. And then we are having something like math dot, I think, yeah, we are having natural logs. Let's say let's say natural underscore log, or you can say underscore. You can use underscore in the variable name, or you can use camel case as well. Is equal to math dot ln of 2, ln of 2 or ln of 10, like natural log of 10 or natural log of 2. Let's take the natural log of 2 first, and let's make a comment here. Let's say natural log of 2. Let's say console.log. Okay, first of all, let's say console.log natural log. That's it. We are going to get something like 0.6931. Then natural log, let's say natural log of 10. Let's say let natural log underscore of underscore 10 is equal to math dot natural log of 10, math dot ln 10. Let's say console.log natural log of 10, and you will get like 2.302. So this is mathematical constant. Now we are having the natural log. I think we are having something like this as well. Math dot. We are having log. Yeah, we are having logarithm as well. So two variables are there, like log 10e and log 2e. That's simply like you can say log of e with the base of 2 and the log of e with the base of 10. So that's like the variables are. So that's a very simple thing. You can try that as well. So we just got to know about different types of constants in math, right? Math object. Next is the functions. So we are going to take a look after some of the basic ones. First is a round function. Okay, let's take one number. Let's say number is equal to 2.671, and that's like that. Okay, and let's say console.log and math dot round number 3, because when you round off it by the nearest place 10th place, then you get 2.7. 7 is greater than 5, so it gives 3 as a round off. Okay, let's just comment it out, and after that, let's say we are having trunc function, and trunc is to get the integer part of a decimal, not a decimal, but you can say 2.71, like this example, right? So 2.713 232. So at this point, the integer part is 2 only, right? This is the rest of the part of, after the decimal, but this is something before the decimal or the integer part. Let's say console.log math dot trunk. You can say trunk, and we are going to pass the number here. When you pass the number, you get 2 as an integer part. I said that before as well. If you say 1, if you say 10, 100, and that's it. And what if you do not give any kind of integer part? 0, because at that point 0.71232 is the most basic of all. Now we are having one function. I think that was something like the function was sine. Yeah, this was sine. Now you are giving any kind of integer, you can say number, and suppose 2 minus 2 and 0. and you are asked that 2 is positive or 2 is negative. Just make a program to check that. Okay, so you can just use math at that point. You can use a sign and say console, let's say console.log math dot sign -2. But when there is a negative value, it used to return -1. Let's save this, you get -1. If you just give like 2, you get 1 because it's a positive value. You just save that, and suppose what if 0? Because 0 is neither negative nor it's positive. So let's save that, you'll get 0. Now we are having one number infinity at this point. So if you just give infinity, because infinity in JavaScript exists. So when there is something that has no limit, it's defined as infinity. So when you give infinity, infinity is taken as a positive, so that's why it's like 1. Now minus infinity going to give -1, and that's it. Now if you just perform any kind of operation here, infinity into 0, nan, because that's not defined, infinity is into 0 you can't do. So let's just console comment it out, and after that we're having this much of function, let's say random function. Now we're having the random function as well. So this is going to be the function here, like math dot random. Now you can see here it's written like returns a pseudo random number between 0 and 1. In Python, what we are having, we are also having one random function in Python. But what does that function take? Yeah, it just take the starting number and the ending number, and it used to generate any kind of random number in between both of these. But right now in JavaScript, we are having a pseudo random, a decimal number between 0 and 1. So we do not need to give any kind of parameter at this point. We just save this and we are going to get a random number every time. 0.85, 0.77, 0.50. That's a random. But how can you get a random number by using this? Simply you need to just multiply the whole by 100. You'll get 83 as a integer part. Now you can just extract this 83, or you can just round off, right? So there are two methods. First of all, you can just say here math, okay, let's say math dot trunc math dot random into 100, 72. We are getting the integer part, right? Or we can just even round this: 64, 8, 88, 69, 36, 58, 56. Every time a random number between 1 and 100. Now, how can you decide the range? Just that depends upon the number that you give here as for multiplication. Okay, so the number is going to be in between 1 and 100. You can even use floor function as well. That's same as, I think, almost same as the round function. Okay, so that's about. So yeah, that's all for this video. Meet you in the next video. Till then, see you.